Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to Linwood Park for round 24 of the NPL New South Wales Women's competition between the Macarthur Rams and Bulls FC Academy. It's all good? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 24 of the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition. It's the Macarthur Rams taking on the league-leading Bulls FC Academy. And I expect this one to be a game which will surprise many. The Rams here looking to definitely consolidate their position in the NPL for 2026. They're not far away now, and even if they were to be defeated here, I still see them in a very, very good position to be securing their name in the 2026 NPL competition. And the Bulls, though, well, they are hungry to secure the premiership, and it may as well come down to the final day of the season, but for that to happen, they need to keep winning. Currently lead the league. They face a tough task here today, and despite Macarthur's league position, they fielded quite a strong lineup. Here's Bertolicio, and we'll go through the lineups in a moment. Macarthur on the attack right now. Offside flag raised. Then run through the squads for you now. The home side, Macarthur Rams in goals. Number 20, Isabella Coelho. Number 2, Tegan Bertolicio. Number 3, Chantel Meniti. Number 5, Lola Sosai. Number 6, Darcy Malone. Number 8, Amelia Kassar. Number 9, Tao Muchensky. Number 10, Sakura Nojima. Number 16, Maya Lobo. Number 17, India Breyer. And number 26, Amalia Plummer for the Bulls FC Academy. We'll get to that in a moment after this attack, and Tam Muchensky just took her eye off the run. In goals, number 61, Lily Taylor, and it'll be quite a testing match for Taylor, stepping in for the injured Mio Nemoto. Number 5, Liz Gray. Number 6, Anna Hogarth Scott. Number 8, Claudia Valletta. Number 10, Tamadez Souza. Number 11, Daniela Naimi. Number 12, Jasmine Melli. Number 14, Petria Phillips. And how about that for a ball for Nojima, and good goalkeeping from Taylor to sweep away. Number 16, Isabella Coco Discipio. Number 17, Junaya Dos Santos. And number 18, Gemma Ferris. And some very intriguing first up attacks from the home side, putting the visitors under a little bit of pressure early on. And as I said, don't let the league positions fool you here this afternoon. Despite the Rams sitting down in 12th spots, they've definitely got the quality in the squad to make some noise and cause the league leaders a few problems. Here's Bertolicio for Plummer. Nice turn from Plummer, but well defended. Last touch did come off Plummer, but Daniela Naimi adjudged to have got that last touch. Here's Nojima on the turn, and Muchensky again making a forward run. Nojima ignores it and plays Breyer instead. Now Bertolicio, fresh off international duty. Meniti, forward pass to Lobo, who's sitting in that defensive midfield role. Lobo brings it down now. Sosai. The Rams had to play a large part of the season without their captain. That's a corner. Liz Gray won't be happy. Well, the assistant referee and the centre ref both pointed to a corner. Liz Gray pulling rank. And the Bulls getting a goal kick instead. Here's Coco DiCipio, who's been in good form, giving the ball away there though to Nojima. Forward run by Sosai. Has options in the box and a good idea to get the early cross in, and was blocked, so the Rams will get a corner, the first of the evening. It's been a beautiful day in Sydney, but as soon as the sun disappears here at Linwood Park, it gets intensely colder, and by the second half, I think everyone here at the stadium at Linwood Park will be in heavy coats. There's a corner taken by Breyer, but disappointingly for her and the Rams, ends up on the top netting and doesn't put Lily Taylor under any pressure. Short goal kick taken. Melly forward for Naimi. And Melly taking in her stride, tried to play it through for Naimi, but Plummer recovered well, and as does Melly. Petria Phillips in the challenge there with Tegan Bertolicio. Petria Phillips being one of the Bulls' best performers so far this season. One knocking on the door for an A-League position, no doubt. Dos Santos loses out to Breyer. Had to release that quickly under the pressure of Naimi and Dos Santos, but they've managed to play out well here, the Rams, and beautiful work by them. Sosai tried to squeeze it out there for Amelia Cassar. Pass was blocked out though by Gemma Ferris. I'm sorry, that was Claudia Valletta on the far side. One game already taken place this round. That was yesterday evening. Northern Tigers going down to NWS Spirit by 2-0. Sky Halmerick back in a Spirit kit and getting on the score sheet immediately. Gray drives through the defence there. Now plays the ball out for Valletta. Gets her head up and feeds in Petria Phillips. Good challenge though from Tegan Bertolicio, such a strong defender. Always puts her body on the line. Phillips into a challenge with Malone, and Tamarez Souza comes away with the ball. Sprays a wide right for Daniela Naimi, but Amalia Plummer stops her foray forward, but Naimi not giving up and gets beyond Plummer here. Great work by Naimi. Across goal, and that's her chance for Coco DiCipio. She really should have put the away team ahead there. It was a great chance. Fantastic work from Daniela Naimi down the right and found Coco DiCipio in the box, who's been in good form of late. Really expected her to score there. The Rams escape with a warning sign. Phillips and Naimi combining. This time the cross blocked by Amalia Plummer. Nojima uses her body well, feeds in. Malone is looking for Muchensky. Across came Liz Gray to help out, and Liz Gray, strong challenge, wins the ball back. Nice touch there by Naimi, who's really feeling it, and Bertolicio absolutely poleaxed Petria Phillips there. Very, very lucky Bertolicio to first off get away with no call, but some referees, without a doubt, would have reached for the pocket there and perhaps given a yellow card. It was a clear foul. Whistle didn't come though. And the Bulls will have to shake that off and continue on. Last touch off Sosai. said, the first match of the round taking place yesterday. Spirit defeating the Northern Tigers at North Turramurra, 2-0. The rules have really fallen off at NTRA. Today, a number of games, all kicking off at 5 o'clock as Bertolicio gives the ball away straight to the feet of Melly, and Plummer intercepts that pass. Melly gets it back though. And Darcy Malone strong in midfield. Feeds in Lobo now. Liz Gray stepped out of defence, which means there's space for Muchensky, who gets there ahead of Lily Taylor, but it won't make it. Surely the Bulls defence will get back, and they do just in time. There wasn't enough on that from Tao Muchensky. Made a fantastic run, and it was good vision from Lobo to spot Gray stepping out of the defence and looking to thread the needle there. The Western Sydney Wanderers also in action, hosting Mount Druitt, currently 0-0. Sydney Olympic and Apia. Big game that one for Apia, and Sydney Olympic looking to secure their safety. Apia looking to keep pace with these fast running Bulls FC Academy. NSW are already up against the Newcastle Jets. Manly United and Illawarra also in action, 0-0 there, and the latest game to kick off in round 24. Gladesville Ravens 0, Sydney Uni 0. So lots of action to keep our eyes across as Maya Lobo goes off for the moment to receive some treatment. India Breyer gets to deliver another corner. First wasn't in the area she would have liked it to be delivered into. Can she do better this time? That's a better ball, and good hands from Lily Taylor. Keeper tested. Comes out trumps, and I have to admit as well, that last opportunity, Lily Taylor was quick to come off her line, quick to put Tao Muchensky under pressure and force the quick attempt, which didn't quite work out for her. Here's Valletta into the feet of Dos Santos, who's trying to turn away, but three maroon jerseys in and around her very, very quickly. Bulls in their away kits. This afternoon. And Liz Gray rolling back the years. I think the referee's given a Bulls throw. It's even caught the Bulls by surprise. Valletta takes the throw. Nice pass there by Dos Santos for Coco DiCipio, and great block from Bertolicio. Here's Dos Santos again, looking to create some space. And Samares Souza was lining that up on the volley. An important touch, and now Indy Breyer looking to release Muchensky. He didn't bring the ball down as she would have liked, but worked hard to win it back and tried to play Kasai into space. The ball ends up getting there though after a Nojima pass. Square here for Malone. Closed down by Souza. And now Coco DiCipio. Throw in for the Rams now on the far side. Valletta heads it down. Sosai closes down off the hand of Sosai. Free kick for the Red and Whites. I guess you can say this is somewhat a derby. Bulls FC Academy obviously in partnership with the Macarthur Bulls. So we can call it the Macarthur Derby, where the Bulls play their home games at Northbridge Oval. Plummer loses out to Naomi again, who's causing some issues. Phillips didn't quite take that as she would have liked in her stride. Corner kick for the Bulls, and the Bulls are one of the most dangerous teams in the competition from corners, with the likes of Liz Gray, Coco DiCipio, Gemma Ferris, even Tamara Souza, all able to create problems in the box. It's a testing ball, good touch from the keeper, Coelho. And Sosai clears it away into a Bulls player and wins the goal kick for her team. I think that's Gemma Ferris that's down. In fact, it could be Coco DiCipio. Gemma Ferris is making her way back to her position. Coco DiCipio been in excellent form in the last few weeks, scoring goals at will. Had one good chance already in this game that she couldn't quite direct on target. Coco DiCipio back to her feet now. The game will restart. Gladesville Ravens have taken the lead against Sydney University. Manly and Illawarra still 0-0. NSW still lead 1-0. Apia and Sydney Olympic also at 0-0. And the other game, no goals either at Wanderers Football Park between the Western Sydney Wanderers and Mount Druitt Town Rangers, as Coelho sends this one forward. Naomi now sees Coelho off her line, and why not? Decent attempt on target, and Coelho got back quick enough and held that. Here's Bertolicio. Can't find Lobo because Junea dos Santos got a touch on the ball, and Bertolicio just losing her footing there. Cut back here for Hogarth Scott, but sends that one over the bar. Plummer, touch works out for Phillips. Naomi in support. Feeding through Dos Santos, good challenge that time from Bertolicio. Clipped over the top, and Coelho stuttered but then came out and collected the ball on the edge of the 6-yard box. Plays it early toward Muchensky, but Valletta gets there first now. Souza. And the visitors starting to take a little bit of control of this game. Nice turn from Dos Santos. Souza continues moving the ball to the left. Valletta first time cross. Dos Santos this time was waiting on the volley. Hogarth Scott puts it back in the danger area, but Bertolicio read it. And Plummer heads it forward toward Nojima. Hogarth Scott first to it again. Current uncertainty around Western United in the A-League competition also obviously affects their women's program, and the problem there is there's so many players across both of these two teams that are knocking on the A-League door, but one less team means 20 more, at least 20 more players available from that roster for other A-League team rosters, and it means that a number of these girls won't get their opportunity. And we hope for the sake of football and for the sake of opportunities for these girls, Western United can sort out their problems and remain a football club within the A-League's men's and women's structure. Switched pass there from Maniti for Breyer, who switches it back to the other side toward Kassar. Lobo's there in support. Kassar goes on her own and goes for a goal. Kassar over the bar though. Lily Taylor not tested. Gray under a bit of pressure in that corner. And they managed to get away and out, the Bulls. And Souza looking for Valletta first time, but Maniti plays it back to Coelho. Touch there from Coco Discipio, but it works out instead for Muchensky. Defensively, the Bulls stand strong. They've given the ball back again though, and Breyer wants to play forward now. And Indy Breyer, can she take this touch forward? She can. Cuts back on the right, onto the left. Breyer! Inches wide. I thought that was in. It looked as though it was going to shake the side netting. Instead goes inches wide of the far post. Great attempt for the home side. And India Breyer goes very, very close there. Lobo, first time pass for Nojima, who seems to have stayed on side, and down in the box went Muchensky after the challenge from Liz Gray. They asked for a penalty, but the referee didn't seem interested at all. That's some fantastic tracking back. But Coco Discipio works so hard there. Kassar in the end, making the foul. No card there for Kassar. Didn't look a very good challenge from Amelia Kassar. Did so well to get back. So did Coco Discipio to get away from her. The second time of asking. Had to be stopped with the foul, but it gives the visitors a good chance now once more to send forward the likes of Liz Gray and Gemma Ferris. Free kick comes in now toward the near post, and Coelho allowed call and claim from the Rams keeper. Tough pass there from the keeper, but Bertolicio runs straight through the defence and keeps going. Didn't have any options. Indy Breyer standing quite central, not giving her an angle for a pass. Touch there from Naomi. Has the ball again and decides to run at Plummer once more. But Alicio came across, couldn't get there. Naomi across goal. Been electric so far, and Hogarth Scott sends that one well over the bar. But Daniela Naomi, without a doubt, the most lively of all so far this evening, creating serious problems for Amalia Plummer. Sent forward by Coelho. Naimi. Central for Dos Santos, who chips it over the top for Petria Phillips. Still Phillips. Lobo makes a challenge. I thought that from here it looked as though Lobo won all ball. Took out a bit of Petria Phillips as well, but seemed a good challenge from here. Nevertheless, the Rams have to defend the free kick now, and if they were to concede here, they would be absolutely livid. Free kick taken. Coelho holds well. Comfortable take in the end. Ferris didn't really trouble the Rams keeper. And Coelho sends it forward. Breyer, his hands in the back there. No complaints though from Breyer. And Sakura Nojima putting on some pressure. Plummer forward. Breyer, good touch for Nojima, and Nojima playing her back into space, but Ferris is there. And Ferris plays the ball out for Melly. And Hogarth Scott loses out to Nojima, but across came Ferris once more. And now Phillips for Naimi. First time beautiful pass for Ginea Dos Santos. And now Coco Discipio, but the flag's raised. Thwarted by the offside flag, Coco Discipio. Coelho plays it forward under the pressure. Throw in for the Bulls. Good touch away there. Chances at both ends so far. The Rams probably the better ones. Good chance going the way of Tal Muchensky. And the strike from Indy Breyer. Bulls' best opportunity falling the way of Coco Discipio with a header. All that in these opening 29 minutes or half an hour of play. Daniela Naimi has been the most dangerous, and Souza with the spectacular volleys just wide, but it was Daniela Naimi once more. She has been absolutely outstanding in these opening 30 minutes. Everything that the Bulls have created has come via her. And Tamara Souza trying to get her name on the top 10 goals for the season. And without a doubt would have made the list, if not the top of the list, with that sort of an effort, had it found the back of the net. And Nojima, if she can spot Breyer here, the Rams have numbers now. Breyer gets her head up, running out the defence. Back in numbers now, has it go with the right foot, but Lily Taylor comfortably claims. Great transition from the Bulls, getting back quickly to slow down Indy Breyer and make it difficult for her to create a proper opportunity. And Plummer, and I'm not sure how that wasn't a high foot there on Amalia Plummer. And Nojima gets there ahead of Lily Taylor, and Liz Gray blocks the shot, which could have gone anywhere. And Amalia Plummer, as I said, thought it was a high boot. Not even a complaint though. That's a testament to her. Such a well-disciplined, hard-working footballer is Amalia Plummer. Returns this year after an ACL injury and had a good season so far. Cross comes in, testing one for Taylor off the woodwork, I think. It was Amelia Cassar, I think, with the delivery. And Lily Taylor saved by the upright. Good opportunity there out of nothing for the Macarthur Rams. They keep the pressure on here with a throw. Headed away by Valletta. Ball goes central for Dos Santos, who plays it out to Melly. And now Daniela Naimi. Breyer trying to keep pace with her. Naimi still driving. Has Plummer coming across as well in support. And wins the throw. Does well to keep the ball there for her side. Daniela Naimi. Melly takes on Breyer. It's too easy. Gets her head up, delivers into the air, and Coelho holds well. But I don't think Jasmine Melly knew exactly how much space and time she had there. Had the opportunity to drive in and wait for a better opportunity to cross. Liz Gray stepping out of defence again. Does that so well. Stopping Amelia Cassar from feeding the ball through to Sakura Nojima. Rams do well to win the ball back, but they've given it straight back now to the opponent. Here's Phillips. Turns away from a couple. She's without a doubt one of those that may miss out on an A-League contract because of what's happened at Western United. Here's Souza. Lots of space for Tamarez. Souza gets her head up and had to do better there, the veteran. Perhaps had too much time to think about what to do there. In the end, did the only thing she didn't want to, and that was hit the ball off target. Need to at least test Isabella Coelho from that sort of range. And when you're given that much space, Coelho plays it forward. Malone does well to ride the challenge of Gray and try to feed him Wachensky. Picks up the loose ball. Now Nojima. Back for Plummer. Alberto Alicio. Phillips putting the pressure on. Coco DeCipio putting the pressure on, but the Rams once more play out of there. They tried to play the ball early, wide for Wachensky, but Valletta reacted well. Gray came and helped, but they've lost the ball again, and onside, comfortably onside. Cassar tried to square it. It was a wrong idea there from Amelia Cassar. Had to keep going, clearly onside. And now Coco DeCipio goes the other way. It's end-to-end at the moment. Petria also played back. Now it's the Rams' turn. The switch is on for Breyer. It's a great ball. Breyer will get there before the keeper. Or will she? Lily Taylor does so well. Almost caught that ball between her legs. Good goalkeeping again from Taylor. Good period of play here. Dos Santos strikes the ball wide. That was a very exciting couple minutes of football. End-to-end chances at both ends. Amelia Cassar probably with the best opportunity, and I know what she wanted to do, but needed to take that ball forward at least a couple more meters. Look at the space for Nojima here. And Breyer squares up Melly, finds Nojima, gets it back from Nojima. Look at Wachensky at the far post. That's where the ball goes. Teo Wachensky. Handball, says the referee. I thought she may have been offside. Referee calls a handball. Good ball from Breyer to find Wachensky at the far post. Not an easy one to defend for Valletta as Muchensky comes through. Great ball again from Nojima, pulling the strings for the Rams. That's what she was brought in to do. Soft-side crosses, but disappointing goal kick for the Bulls. Taylor now will take the goal kick. And Plummer couldn't keep that in. It'll be a throw. The Jets have equalised against UNSW. Massive at Lake Macquarie. Massive in terms of the relegation dogfight. RPL lead against Sydney Olympics, so good news for the title race. It's well and truly on. Bad news for Sydney Olympic. The Jets closing the gap further as things stand. And Lobo stayed down there, clutching the ankle. Could be her night done. We saw her go down not long ago as Naimi looking to play another fabulous ball through. Liz Gray. Lucio-like of Liz Gray finding herself in a attacking position, and Maya Lobo still in back play, struggling. And surprisingly, the referee has not stopped play. And the Bulls continue. The ref taking no interest to the injured Lobo at all. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. The ball was out of play. Didn't get medical attention to Lobo, or at least go and check Maya Lobo out. Definitely saw her down. Strange situation in that one. Waited for the Rams to kick the ball out. Anyway, Lobo receiving the attention she needs now. Lobo still down, and it didn't look good. This is the second time she's gone down in the game so far. 5 minutes from half time. Guzman will hope she can continue at least until the break and reassess at half time, but it looks as though they are preparing a substitution. They have Libby Morris, Hayley Thomas, Sophia Brokenshire, Jaslyn Lewis-Riker, Tyra Bajante and Lara El Cordy on the bench. I believe it's Libby Morris that's warming up at the moment. Both teams gone to their respective coaches to receive some instructions during that break in play. I have to say, Marty Garces has done a fantastic job with the Bulls this year. Nobody expected the Bulls to perhaps even be in finals conversation, let alone go on the run they have. They've done their business quietly. They go and do their job. I think they've only lost one game in their last 15 or so. Their form has been incredible. They deserve to be where they are on the ladder. Here's Naimi now. Plummer sticking around for company. This time Plummer gets the upper hand as Lobo's back to her feet. Plays the ball through for Nojima. Malone closed down by Souza. Coco DiCipio keeps the ball in. Well, or did she? Flags raised. Apparently the ball went out on the far side. Throw into the Rams. Bertolicio for Plummer. Closed down by Naimi. Nojima trying to play in Breyer. Naimi's pass is off and hasn't made too many errors in this first half. Daniela Naimi. And Bertolicio straight into the back of Patria Phillips. Free kick for the Bulls and maybe another chance for Liz Gray to go forward. Looks as though she will stay back this time. Ferris will take the free kick. And Ferris told to hold on to the ball for Liz Gray to get forward. And Ferris crosses it into the area. Gray was there. Malone looking to play out Kassar, and Kassar should keep this in. Does so. Not many options though in support. Now plays it forward. Souza comes away with the ball for the Bulls. Plays in Junea Dos Santos, who's also looked good in this first half. Breyer comes across and at least slows her down for the moment. And it looked as though everyone, including the Rams players, were expecting a whistle. It didn't come. Gray. Ball makes its way through to Coco DiCipio. Offside flag was raised though. Coco DiCipio in an offside position. Breyer. Plummer up in support. And they combine somehow and keep the ball to the Rams. Bertolicio, early pass was a tough pass for Maniti to control, and this time Bertolicio gives it away to Melly, but good recovery there from Plummer. Early pass was intended for Breyer, but cut out. And Dos Santos sees the run of Phillips. Tried to play the pass in behind Bertolicio for Dos Santos, but just did enough to stick a toe out and intercept it. Here's Nojima. Giving it away again. The Rams. Souza there for Hogarth Scott, who has a go. And Coelho saw it all the way. Got down early. Hold on to the ball. We're into stoppage time. Had a couple breaks in play. Can the Bulls pinch one before half time? Or will it be the Rams as Nojima looking to run the counter? Great strength and plays it through. Ferris might get there first. Instead it's Breyer. Good opportunity here, and Liz Gray, the veteran, reads that and steps out of defence. and now leads the counter. Sees Coco Discipio on the far side. Switches the ball. Can Coco Discipio do now for the Bulls? Has a go from some way out and comfortably held again from Coelho. But how about Liz Gray? Stepping out of defence, reading the pass and driving the ball all the way into the opposition half. A loose ball. Melly gets there ahead of Breyer. Now Naimi. Good challenge from Plummer. And Breyer gets there ahead of Melly. And the idea wasn't bad, but the execution not quite. As this time Sosai reads a pass out wide. There's Dos Santos. Still Dos Santos. Finds Phillips, who's in the area now. Heavy touch though from Phillips. Let it down. Tried to just lift the ball above Bertolicio. In the end, too heavy a touch. Maybe the final act of the first half. Coelho plays it forward. We play on. Almost a collision there between Naimi and Plummer. Dos Santos benefits from that. Naimi overlapping now. Still Jinaya Dos Santos. Turns one way then the other. Comes back again. Feeds the pass in for Petria Phillips. Some block and again blocked 2 times in a row. It was Amalia Plummer to the rescue for the Rams as Naimi this time crosses in, and they still haven't cleared their lines, the Rams. Here's Dos Santos. Valletta trying to turn away from 2, and Valletta forces Coelho into a save. Strong finish to the half from the visitors. Great defending in particular. Amalia Plummer working so hard, getting in 2 important blocks on We're back for the second half here at Linwood Park. It's 0-0 after the first 45 minutes. Both teams having good opportunities in that opening 45 minutes. A very tightly contested game. Strong challenges flying in. Opportunities, end-to-end action, fast-paced football. It was a great game. Hope to see the more of the same in the second. Challenge there from Hogarth Scott. Ends in a foul. For the Rams. Throw in taken by Valletta. Patria Phillips, who was in the middle of that opportunity at the end of the first half where Amalia Plummer was the hero, keeping the score at 0-0. Two fantastic blocks. Here's Coco Discipio, left alone and gets it back off Patria Phillips. Coco Discipio and saved by Coelho at the near post. Went to sleep there a little bit, the home team, and almost taken advantage of by the Bulls. Corner now. Comes in first of the second half. Coelho under pressure and well claimed by the Rams keeper. Taken short, pressure from the Bulls. Ends up with the ball for Naimi and just wide of the target. Coelho goes long this time. Switched ball now for Indy Breyer. Can't keep it in though. Again, Naimi, again the mastermind. This time the Rams defense reacting well. Breyer combining there with the substitute Libby Morris, and that is the only change of the half. Apologies for not spotting that sooner. We saw that Maya Lobo was struggling toward the end of the first half. Plummer trying to stop Naimi, but she's almost unstoppable in this game. Again, breaking down that right side. Unable to find the teammate though. Here's Muchensky and leaves it short. And the Rams haven't really come out for the second half. The Bulls can maybe take advantage before the Rams finally decide to wake up. But right now, they've remained in the change room. Here's another chance for Dos Santos on the turn. Hogarth Scott. Now Tamarez Souza. And still Souza driving through the Rams defence, and Coelho Brave comes out and claims that. Score updates from around the grounds. Mount Druitt lead against the Western Sydney Wanderers 1-0. Apia lead against Sydney Olympic 1-0. It's 1-1 between the Jets and NSW. First, let's see what Muchensky can come up with here, and a heavy pass there. Can't find Nojima. Manly leads against the Stingrays, and taking part on the NPL Gantry podcast last week, I said that if Manly can defeat the Illawarra Stingrays, I actually fear the Stingrays won't make the top four. As Kassar drives forward, I think Nojima's offside, and the flag's been raised now. Stayed down, was a late flag. Ravens 2 to the good against Sydney University as well at Christie Park, getting themselves back to winning ways. If Manly can make finals football, that would be some comeback from them. They look dead and buried, and whenever you start to write them off, Tom Hopley's team show that they're not down, they're not out. Morris couldn't get the ball out of her feet there. Petria Phillips can though. Now Hogarth Scott intercepted by Malone. Good feet from Darcy and Malone as well. All the way back to Coelho. Looked for Sosai, but Sosai had moved centrally. Headed away by Sosai. Throw in for the Bulls. Bertolicio clears away. Here's Nojima. Malone has Libby Morris in support, running forward, and great feet from Malone to shake off Liz Gray, but the pass was poor. Wins it back though. It's good work from Darcy Malone to work back and win that ball. Now here's Daniela Naimi, and here she goes again on another run. Bertolicio misses the challenge. Naimi continues her run, finds Petria Phillips, and Phillips inches wide of the top corner. Again though, who else but Daniela Naimi? Isn't she on form this evening? I said it earlier, unstoppable. Gray, once more stepping out of defence. Plummer clearing away. I'll tell you what, Amalia Plummer's had a good game. The other's been just a little better as Nojima stays onside. Sakura Nojima puts the Rams in front. What a ball from Tao Muchensky. Nojima broke the offside trap, rounded Lily Taylor, and placed the ball in the back of the net. The home side lead 1-0 against the league leaders. Excellent work on the counter from the Rams. It looks as though there's a problem now for Nojima here. And now, Macarthur will lead here. Looks as though Nojima may have copped a knock to the head after the celebrations. Heavy touch there from Hogarth Scott. The Bulls were here last week in a similar situation. They were down 1-0 to Sydney Olympic, but that was at half-time. They had 45 minutes to turn things around, in which they did. Here, though, less time now. 45 minutes, though. Still lots of football to be played. Gray clears out. Bit of confidence now oozing through the Macarthur Rams team. Malone wins the ball again. Here's Plummer. Throw in for the Rams. It's a late challenge, a heavy challenge on Phillips. No card. Foul goes the way of the Bulls. Taken forward. Maniti under that. Falls for Dos Santos. Took a deflection. Pause for handball. Referee ignores him. Not phased whatsoever. And the Bulls players are adamant that was a handball. Referee ignores any conversation or any question. Dos Santos again through the legs this time. Can't keep possession. Phillips gets it. Changing out wide to Valletta, who crosses in the box. Souza is there, as is Morris. Falls for Phillips, and there's a touch in the end by Crediot. Corner, just coming now. Good ball in. There'll be another one. I think it came off the head of Bertolicio. A little pressure now for the Rams to deal with. Another testing one, and good touch there from Coelho. Played forward by Nojima, and now Breyer. The counter-attack is on. Sosai was there. The ball had to be played first time. Breyer tried to take it forward. Taken. Headed out by Melly. Gray clears out. Puts it back again, sends it forward, and wants to chase here for Coco Discipio. Showing signs with Daniel Naimi. Coco Discipio flicking it over to Nalia Plummer. Not sure why Coco Discipio and Naimi have changed sides. So much success for Naimi down that right flank. Ravens still lead 2-0 as does Manly United. And NSW is still being held by the Jets. Macarthur with a 1-goal lead. The Sydney Olympic. I think it is, has come off. Thomas has come on in her place, and Ola Sosai a bit higher. Thomas will slot in the right back role that Sosai occupied. Strong challenge from Maniti. The biggest player in size, but definitely a lot of pass. For Bulls Academy. RP has extended their lead now, up 2 goals to 0 now in Sydney Olympic. As Sosai breaks forward, feeds out Breyer. Can it get even worse for the Bulls here? Square pass for Libby Morris. Machensky trying to hold off Hogarth Scott, and does well there, Tao Machensky. Under pressure, his possession away, but across came Maniti to mop up the loose ball. And now Plummer is out ahead of Coco Discipio. Taken. Plummer heads out. It'll be Bulls ball again. Nuno Santos. Nelly. Scott back to Ferris, and first time pass from Ferris toward Naimi. The ball falls to the feet of Mojima, and look at Naimi working back, but experienced play there from Mojima. So defending from Valletta to come away with the ball and get it out wide now for Coco Discipio, who runs that Plummer. Sousa's waiting for it. Sousa gets it. Phillips now lets the ball roll. Maniti dangerously slid in there. Fortunately for her, get a touch on the opposing player. It'll be a goal kick for the Rams. Sosai telling Maniti to keep plugging away, who's limping somewhat. I don't want to lose her. I think that's probably a graze though on the back of the leg. Good flick there from Plummer. And Breyer and Coco Discipio having a pull of each other, and things starting to get a little bit out of control. Thought it was a definite foul there in the way of Breyer, and then pushing and shoving. No whistle, no talking to either though, so I guess it's nothing too serious. Short pass there from Machensky for Morris, and Sousa as Mauricio stepped forward. Malone back for Querdio, who this one toward halfway. Nojima won't get there ahead of Ferris. And Phillips. Talking about a footballer that there's their shot, their socks shorter. I feel like you can only wear your socks above your shin, or on your shin pads, I should say, just above it, or shorter.
actually a good footballer, but Phillips is definitely a display. She is exactly that. That's really style. Sossai spreads the ball left to Henry Bryant. And now Breyer looking to run at Melly. That's good defending from Melly. Good support as well from Hobart Scott to clear away. We could test this now. The Rams, they lead 1-0 against competition leaders. How will they manage this game? A proper test of their maturity. We know that they're a very young team, but it's been a good opportunity to show how they've evolved as the season's progressed. I think that was the idea behind the new project that Vic Guzman leads. Developing future A-League and national team stars. Securing solid results at NPL level, and they've done that so far. Hasn't been the easiest at times and quite difficult. They've managed the situation well, and they'll only be better for it in the future. Great work there from the captain, who leaves the ball for Thomas. Great leadership from Sossai. Morris gives the ball away to Dos Santos. One for Coco Discipio. Bringing up Plummer, but there comes Stephen Berlicio to clear away. Plummer asking for a foul. And she was pushed in the back by Coco Discipio. Wanderers have equalised against Mount Druitt now, 1-1 at Wanderers Football Park. RPO have added another, 3-0 for them. Cross comes into the box, headed away by Berlicio. Back in again. Souza already tried the spectacular earlier. Dos Santos blocked at the last moment. And again, it's Amalia Plummer. Twice in the first half at the end. And there again, excellent challenge. And Wuczynski now first time pass for Sossai, who tried to return the favour. And Sossai taken out by Liz Gray. Free kick. Good call, that one, from the referee. NSW still struggling to find the go-ahead goal. That'll be the season back. They can't score. Sossai is great. Battling away this time, great. Intelligently sees the ball out of play. Heavy touch from Ferris, but gets away with it. Here come the Bulls again. They won't go away easy here. Here's Phillips, and they've got some attacking arsenal, don't they? Souza. An extra pass for Berletto. Comes back on the right. Blocked this time by Hayley Thomas. Cleared away by Chantel Maniti. Expect a lot of this in the final 20 minutes of this one. The problem that the Bulls will have is that counter-attack again. But some dangerous players on the opposite attacking third as well. Dos Santos got nothing to lose. They need to get something when they're down already in this premiership battle. As things stand now, it's a second, potentially third, depending on how Mount Druitt fares in their clash. Cross in the area. Berlicio clears away toward Breyer. It's in a dangerous area by Breyer, through the middle. And Valletta gets there ahead of Sossai. smart there to hold off Joko Discipio and win the free kick. So a loss for the Bulls here. We'll see them drop 2 points behind Apia. The Stingrays are down, so they won't be able to jump the Bulls. Mount Druitt also currently not winning. Only drop one place if results were to stay as they are here and across the rest of the grounds with 2 games remaining. What a finish to the season we have ahead of us. Coco Discipio for Dos Santos, who's got great feeds, and Janelle Dos Santos now into the area trying to beat Maniti, and good defending again from Shanton. Maniti just waited and didn't commit. In the end, sees the ball over the line for a goal kick. And she's one that's really improved as the season's gone on. Was excellent for the Spartans. But Ishi has grown into another role for much of season, being one of the oldest in the squad. They're away on national team duty with their respective A-League clubs earlier in the season. Taylor leaves that one forward, and Morris almost misread it. And Nikki there again, Najima flipping it over the top for Breyer, who's onside, but good defending. That's a foul by Breyer. Corner. That seemed a definite foul from here. 2 hands in the back of Jasmine Nelly. The Rams will take the corner here. Corner now for the Rams. Can they add another? Hard testing ball, and it's come off, I think, ahead of this break. She's used to scoring them at the other end, almost finding the top corner of her own goal. Another corner now for the Rams. That was a goal, I guess. What can Breyer do now? We know her delivery is quite dangerous as well. Another in-swinger. Comes in, good ball in, headers there, it's in the back of the net. It's Laura Sosa, the Macarthur Rams captain, heads home to give the home team a 2-goal advantage. They are cruising now, and it's quite the mountain to climb for the visitors with just over 15 minutes remaining. Changes coming in now from Marty Garces. Scott comes off, as does Jasmine Nelly. Jade Wichon comes on. Forward ball. Taken here by Quagle, who'll take her time over this one. Could be Sosai's first goal of the season as well. And Kirko Discipio almost kicking Quagle in the head there. Telling her, waste my time. I'll give you a kick for good measure. Obviously, when they contacted the keeper, he's Sosai. The pass is cut out by Caesar. Sosai again, turns central, goes down by Souza once more. Somewhere Souza always working hard for the side. Phillips looking for Coco Discipio, but Coelho, intelligent from Coelho and unnecessary from Coco Discipio. The Rams keeper did the right thing there. No need for frustrated push.
Oh, come on.
Coelho. She's put a good shift in, and the management of the game's been excellent as well. When the side took the lead. Again, Naimi's been fantastic in this game. And Naimi again, she deserves a goal. Being the standout player, despite her team being down, this is one of those situations where, well, it's hard not to say she's the player of the game. Everything that's happened positively for the Bulls has come down that right-hand side. And in my eyes, has been a standout player here this evening. The team are down 2-0. I'm saying that Sakura Najima has been excellent as well, as has most of the Rams team. It's been a good game all round. Lots of players performing well across the park.
Come on, Bulls!
Scipio now going into a more central role. Alright, Khalil has also come on earlier on, when the Bulls made the double change. Corner now to come in for the Bulls. They need to score now. Cross comes in, headers there, and free kick goes against the Bulls. Chantal Maniti. Yeah, no, it's Amalia Plummer. And her body on the line this evening. Will take the free kick. It's a handball there from Gennaro Santos. Morris, Uniti, back to Coelho, who sends it long. Good header from Liz Gray. He's never going to lose that against Sam Muchensky. Moves up, plays it forward. Breyer gets back, and hard work from Breyer. Hard work from Bernalicio, and Muchensky gets a head up as Sosai holds on to the ball. Great work from Tao Muchensky. Now Indy Breyer. Breyer goes for goal! Off the post! Falls for Ojima, who makes it three. And the Rams will take all 3 points here against the league leaders. A fantastic team move. And all the plaudits has to go to Tao Muchensky. A fine Breyer, whose effort was well saved onto the post. Then came Sakura Nojima, who taps the ball home and makes it 3. Again, the Rams have done it against a more favoured opposition. They did it to UNSW about a month back now. And they've done it now to the league leaders. Vic Guzman is in dreamland now. Breyer comes off. You have to say as well, let me go back to that challenge from Tegan Bernalicio that found the feet of Muchensky. The challenge that she got wrong, well, the Bulls would have been in and probably would have scored. Instead, she makes the challenge that finds Muchensky, that leads the counter-attack and leads to the third goal of the game for the Rams. And Souza, wide for Gichon, keeps it in, closed down by Nojima, and still Nojima clears it away now. Inside the last 10 minutes is Coco Discipio, and Bernalicio clears away. Gray from distance and over the bar. It's retaken the lead against the Wanderers. It's 2-1. Medina moves forward. But as things stand, Mount Druitt has a game in hand on all the teams in and around that top 5, top 6. So as things stand, the Bulls will be on 46 points. RPL will jump them, move to 48 points. The Stingrays, who are losing to Manly, will remain on 44. Mount Druitt will jump equal on points with the Bulls, but behind them on goal difference and a game in hand as well. Here's another substitute, Farah Bajante. Can she get herself on the score sheet into the area, but runs out of real estate there. Now do it for Rangers. Still have to play against the Northern Tigers on Thursday night. And then post-Sydney Olympic next Sunday before they welcome Sydney Spirit to Popondetta. As I said, as things stand, things are in the hands of the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. They are the team that can still take the premiership. They have to win all 3 of their games that remain. If they do so and hold on to the 3 points at Wanderers Football Park this evening, Mount Druitt Town Rangers in their first season in the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition will be premiers, regardless what happens with results from Apia and the Bulls. But at least until Thursday, Apia will be top of the league. And the shock of the round is at Lake Macquarie. Newcastle Jets 1-1 with UNSW, and that'll all but confirm UNSW won't be playing finals football. Definitely a result they didn't expect. From Richon, position the body into the box now, crosses in, finds Junad Dos Santos. Dos Santos on the turn and curling, but not curling enough. Just right as we enter the final 5 minutes of this one. Phillips brings it down. Here's Daniela Naimi now into the area. Naimi goes down by Plummer. Lucio can't avoid the corner. Bulls will get another chance, and Ferris and Liz Gray both go forward. They're taking it short though. Not sure why they did that with the threat they have in the area. Ball comes in now, and Coco Discipio into the hands of Quevel. And UNSW has scored in the 91st minute, heartbreak for the Newcastle Jets, and that'll really hurt their survival hopes now. UNSW's finals hopes are back alive and back on again. What a final 2 weeks of the season we're going to have. So much on the line all across the league, from the premiership to the finals places, and even that relegation battle. I don't remember the last 2 weeks being this intriguing in any competition. Exciting times ahead for us. And for the neutral, we just sit back and watch the show unfold. So many storylines. Bertolicio through the back of Petria Phillips. Free kick for the Bulls, which they'll take quickly. Coco Discipio brings it down on the turn, blocked by Meniti. Straight into the breadbasket. The Rams will jump up into 11th place as well, above Olympic, as Phillips goes from distance, and Coelho has seen it all the way. I think Meniti now is feeling the effects of that shot into the stomach. Manly came up with a 2-0 win against the Stingrays, so at full time, RPO will be top on 48. Mount Druitt and Bulls will be level on 46 points. The Stingrays will be 4th on 44. UNSW 5th on 43. And Manly United 6th. They'll remain in 6th place on 42. So only 2 points will separate 4th to 6th place. And 2 points separate 1st to 3rd. What an end to the season. It can't get any more exciting than that. Get it back. Strong challenge by Libby Morris. Credit to the Bulls. Marty Guttis' side, despite being 3-0 down, have not stopped fighting. And this is the fighting spirit they need in the finals as well when they come. Proper respect to the Bulls and the way they've conducted themselves here. And Guichon driving forward. And don't forget, they still need to get Avani Prakash and Amber Maya back as well. Cross comes in. Down goes Souza, and that's a penalty. The Rams won't keep a clean sheet unless Isabella Coelho can save a penalty in the 90th minute. And Liz Gray jogs over to grab the ball. Spot kick. In fact, I think it's Isabella Coelho. And Souza run this game. And Coco Discipio now has a chance to continue her goal-scoring run. Can Coelho keep a clean sheet? Let's see who comes up trumps here.
Into stoppage time now. Giving a bit of a dance. Here's Quelio on the line. Coco Discipio sends her the wrong way, and just a consolation for the Bulls. 3-1. There won't be too much time added. There weren't too many stoppages. And it would have been unfair had the Bulls left Linwood Park without a goal. They at least deserve that. They put on a very, very good display today, but the Rams were just clinical at the other end and took their chances. Cleared forward. Sophia Brokenshire also on. And Kalana El-Cordy has also come on, so Vic Guzman emptying the bench. And Maniti clearing the ball out. And Guichon hasn't given up on this and keeps it in, cuts it back. Dos Santos makes it 3-2. Are we on for the incredible here? 3-2. My word. Can the Rams throw this away? Great work from Jade Guichon. They fell asleep, the Rams. Isabella Quelio thought the ball was going to roll out. Didn't expect Guichon to continue the run. And that's the inexperience that I've been talking about with this Rams team. Libby Morris sends it away, far away. And they're chasing hard, and the Rams crowd trying to help their team. It was so unnecessary to find themselves in this situation. They were cruising. Bertolicio trying to clear away, headed forward. And it's coming back again. Dos Santos into the box, cleared this time by Bertolicio. Now the Rams fans asking for the whistle. Forward again, that's wasted. Wasted ball. And Quelio trying to be a bit smart there and waste a few more seconds. Almost gave Tamara Sousa the chance to find the unlikeliest of equalisers. And smart there from Muchensky, clearing the ball deep. Chasing hard there was Bajante. And blocking the pass. We've had quite a number of minutes of time added on. Didn't expect there to be too much time added. But we continue to play on. Here's Naimi. Told to step back, and Marty Garces is not happy with that. Throw taken. Referee does not look interested at all at the blowing the full-time whistle. I'd be intrigued to know how much time remains. The Bulls really, this is probably their last chance. Cleared away now. Asking for handball were the Bulls, but not coming. Ball comes in, and that should do it now. Two minutes left, says the assistant referee. And Quelio sends it forward. And Nojima. There's an error there from Sakura Nojima, but he can really settle it now. Teo Muchensky does it again. Teo Muchensky makes it 4-2 and secures the points for the Rams. What a game of football. A 6-goal thriller. And the Rams looked in trouble. But Teo Muchensky rides the challenge, beats Lily Taylor, and secures the points for the home team. Now it's definitely over. And the victory is safe. But what a game of football this has been. Incredible. We almost had one of the all-time comebacks in the NPL New South Wales women's competition. Teo Muchensky with other ideas. And the full-time whistle goes now. What a game this was. 0-0 after the first 45 minutes. And then a barrage of goals. The Macarthur Rams take all 3 points with a 4-2 win over Bulls FC Academy. The Rams were up by 3-0. Flying. Absolutely. Game done and dusted. 2 goals to Nojima. And they thought that the game was done. But the Bulls came back. First a penalty scored by Isabella Coco Discipio. Then Ginea Dos Santos taking... That was in the 90th minute. And then Ginea Dos Santos 60 seconds later making it 3-2. They continued the push and thought they'd get an equaliser, but Teo Muchensky with other ideas making it 4-2. What a game we've had here at Linwood Park. Full time, Macarthur Rams 4, Bulls FC Academy 2.